Hey guys, I didn't emphasize on this video as I'm editing. I realize I didn't really focus on letting you know this is just for residential snow clearing workers. This isn't for the plow guys. The plow guys, they have the truck with the plow, and because those jobs are priced a lot higher per push, you know, I've never really struggled paying those workers. It's the residential snow clearing, and the reason why we still do residential snow clearing is every day we get, not every day, sorry, every year we do get employees that we do want to keep through the winter so they're here next year, and we don't necessarily want to give them a plow and a truck and all that kind of stuff. So having them do the residential snow clearing is an easy, more affordable way for me to keep them paid. Again, we're not making much money off of the residential snow pushers, but at least we're keeping them busy, and we know they'll be here next year. So that's really the focus of this whole video. So let me start off by saying, for me, there's 13 weeks in the wintertime. So when I tell an employee that, hey, I can get you paid all winter, but it's 13 weeks. That's it. So once the season ends, whenever the snow drops, I can start paying you for 13 weeks. Okay? So basically, each employee that's working in the wintertime, I'm gonna have to come up with $13,000 for that one employee each. So they get a paycheck every single week. Okay? That's the only way I've been able to keep people year-round work, is that they still get a consistent paycheck. Now, when you're talking with your workers, you might be able to let them, they might be okay with $500 a week. Maybe $8, maybe $3, I don't know. But for my guys, it's $1,000. So I need $13,000 per employee to make sure that I can pay them during the wintertime and they won't look for another job. So I have to have this all ready before we start doing snow clearing. So this has to be done first. So let me try and go in order here. Let's just assume we have 2 more employees. So 1 plus 2, that's 3. I'm gonna need $39,000 just to pay these guys all winter long for 13 weeks. Each worker gets $1,000. Now, in order to do that, I have to have each customer pay $2,050, and I need 19 of them. Prices are, for a small residential driveway and sidewalk, $1,800. Now this covers them all winter. So it's a one-time payment these customers have to pay up front. So like right now, we have a deadline. Our deadline is December 1st. If you haven't paid by then, we're done looking for customers. Because again, I gotta tell my workers that they have work all winter. And if we don't know that by December 1st, I can only go with the amount of revenue that I already have, and I can promise work to other people. If somebody signed up after December 1st, I would have to do a little bit of math and say to everybody, hey, I can bring another guy on, but this is how much I have to split with everybody. So I'd rather not do that. What I'd rather do is just know how many I'm gonna need up front and try and get that many customers up front. Now, the way that we do it is we try and only do certain areas, so we don't blast this out to every single customer. We're only trying to get customers next to each employee. You know, I have employees that can do, you know, that have done up to 10, maybe even 11 residential shovel pushes, because they're right next to each other, you know, but you don't want them driving all around town. You want them to be really close to each other so that it's easy for them and you can get more jobs in other parts of the, you know, your service area if they're close together. And that's basically it, guys. So what I tell my customers is it's, you know, $1,800 or $2,300. And so I don't know if I wrote this down, but basically, for $13,000 divided by 2050, I need, for every 6 customers we get, I can promise work for one of the employees. Now these are prepaid customers, so the money is there in an account, only goes out as a paycheck to these employees. So what you're gonna have to do is pay for salt out of pocket unless you raise your prices a little bit on this, but I am pretty much got the limit right here. But what you could do is try and sell 7 per employee, and that extra one instead of 6 would go towards paying for the salt, maybe for the whole team or just each worker. So it's really that simple, guys. So I'm gonna put here 6 customers each. So that's where we're at right now. We have sold, I think, 9 or 10 right now. So we definitely have enough for 1, and we're working on 2. Now I have a lot more plow workers because I got a lot more plows. This is just for residential, not plowing. Hopefully this helps. Let me know if this kind of content really helps you out. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. Talk to you later. Let's go make this money.